Good morning, my dear student. How are you? Thanks. Today, I will take a class on completing sentence of your English second paper. Okay. Now, I will start the class. Okay, my dear student, please open your exercise book and note down. Completing sentence. What is completing sentence? At first, we have to know what is completing sentence. If we write here, it is high time, then dot. Okay, it is high time. After writing it is high time, what will be the rest of the sentence, or how we can complete the sentence? Okay, this is called completing sentence. We can write another sentence here. He said that. After writing this part, we can complete this sentence like this. We can also write hardly had finished at the station, then dot. Okay, when we will complete one part of the sentence, that is called completing sentence. Okay, it may like this: if you come. Okay, the gap of the sentence may be first option or key second option. Okay, now we will discuss some rules of completing sentence. Okay, after discussing the rules, we will try to complete this sentence. Now open your exercise book and note down. Okay, the rules of completing sentence. Rule 1. If plus subject plus verb. Verb 1 or base form of verb or present form of verb. Then subject plus shall oblique will plus verb base form. Okay. Rule 2. If plus subject plus verb, second form of verb, then subject plus would plus verb 1 or base form. And rule 3. If plus subject plus had plus verb, past participle form of verb, then subject plus would have plus past participle form of verb. My dear student, already I have written 3 rules of completing sentence on the board. Okay. Now we will give example. These types of sentence is called conditional sentences. Okay, conditional sentence. How many types of conditional sentence? Can you say? How many types of conditional sentence? Ready? 3 types. Okay. There are 3 types of conditional sentence. First conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Okay. Already we discussed it in your previous class 9 or class 8. Okay. First condition, when we will get the sentence in first condition, then the verb must be present form. Second condition, verb will be past form. And third condition, verb will be had plus verb, past participle form of verb. Okay. These types of structure is called present indefinite tense. Present indefinite. And it is past indefinite. And it is past perfect. Isn't it? Okay. If the first part of the sentence is present indefinite, then the second part of the sentence will be future indefinite. Okay. Subject plus shall or will plus verb one or present form. If the first part of the sentence past indefinite, then the second part of the sentence will be future in the past. If the first part of the sentence past perfect, then the second part of the sentence will be future perfect or future in the past perfect. Okay, future in the past perfect. Now we can give example. Okay, I am giving the example. If you help me. Okay. Number one, if you help me, then we will write here I shall help you. Okay. If you help me, I shall help you. Number two, if you invited me, I would go. Number third is if you had made a good result, you would have gone. sons in the Denon College. Okay. So we can say number 1 is our first condition, number 2 is second condition, and number 3 is third condition. Okay. Have you cleared? Okay. Okay, have you finished? Okay, now I will show the techniques of completing sentence. Okay, I will give you one technique how you will be able to complete a sentence. Okay, I will take the subject and verb like subject. If the subject is personal, okay, personal pronoun or noun, then we will take here this subject. Okay, if we get subject object, then we will take subjective form of the object, and if we get the subject without person, then we will take here personal subject. Suppose here you and object me, so I have taken here I. Okay, the subjective form of me is I. Clear? For your better understanding, I want to say in Bangla. Okay, যদি তোমরা এখানে যে সাবজেক্টটা পাবে, এই সাবজেক্টটা যদি ব্যক্তিবাচক হয় এবং যার সাথে কন্ডিশন হবে, যার সাথে কন্ডিশন হবে সেই যার সাথে কন্ডিশন হবে তার সাবজেক্টিভ ফর্মটা এখানে নিব, তাহলে তোমার অর্থটা বের করতে কি হবে সুবিধা হবে। যেমন মনে করো ইউ আর কন্ডিশনটা কার মির সাথে, তাহলে ওখানে সাবজেক্টিভ ফর্মটা আমি কি নিয়েছি আর, ঠিক আছে। এখানে হলো কি আছে ইফ, এই কারণে এখানে মি, এই কারণে এখানে কি দেওয়া হয়েছে আর, এখানে কি আছে ইফ, এইটা মনে করো ঠিক আছে ইফ, তাহলে এখানে কি নেওয়া হয়েছে ইফ, ঠিক আছে। তার মানে যদি সাবজেক্টটা কারোর সাথে কন্ডিশন না করে তাহলে ওই সাবজেক্টটাকেই সবসময় নিব। কারণ হচ্ছে ইফ ইউ স্টাডি রেগুলারলি, আমি যদি বলি ইফ ইউ স্টাডি রেগুলারলি আই উইল পাস ইন দ্য এক্সাম, ইজ ইট পসিবল? নো। ইফ ইউ স্টাডি regularly I will pass in the exam. The meaning of the sentence is not clear, है ना? তাহলে অর্থ ঠিক নাই, তাহলে সেন্টেন্সটা আমার হবে না। আমি যে কোনো সাবজেক্ট ওইখানে ধরতে চাইলে হবে না, আমাকে কি করতে হবে অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট সাবজেক্ট, অর্থ অনুযায়ী যে সাবজেক্টটা নিয়ে আসলে সেন্টেন্সটার অর্থ পুরোপুরি ভাবে প্রকাশ পাবে সেই সাবজেক্টটা আমাকে কি করতে হবে ধরতে হবে। তারপরে গঠন অনুযায়ী বাকিগুলো তোমাকে কি করতে হবে লিখতে হবে। কি বুঝতে পারছো? Now we will see if the sentence is affirmative, then the rest of the sentence will be affirmative, and if the sentence is negative, rest of the sentence will be negative or negative sense. Like if you don't go to school, if you don't go to school, your subject is if, so we'll take here if. You will fail in the exam, or you will not pass in the exam. Okay. Rest of the sentence will be negative form or negative sense. Okay. Negative, negative. Affirmative, affirmative. If we were hard, then the subject will be we. If we work hard, we will succeed in. Okay. Have you cleared? Now rule 4. Rule 4. Add plus subject plus mean. Sorry. কোনো প্রশ্ন? Add plus subject plus mean. Like third condition. Okay. Like third condition. For example, had I been a king, I would have held the okay. Sorry. Here is past perfect. So we will use condition. Okay. Third condition, past perfect. Okay. Rule 5. It is high time. Subject or plus verb one. Okay. Is form of verb or past indefinite. If we get the sentence, it is high time, then we will take subject plus verb in past form or infinitive 2 plus verb 1. Like, or for example, it is high time we started our journey. Or it is high time to start our job. Rule 6. As soon as the subject plus verb to subject plus verb or past form of the sentence. For example, as soon as we reach home, the rain started. Rule 7. No sooner as plus subject plus past participle form of verb, then plus subject plus past form of verb. For example, no sooner as we reach at the station, then the train left. The train left. Rule 8. Hardly or scarcely had. The subject plus verb plus participle. When the subject plus first form of verb. For example, hardly had. We reached at the airport when the aeroplane left. Okay. Now, my dear student, please attention, please. These three rules, the second part of the sentence are same. Okay. First subject, then verb, do. Second subject, then verb, do. Third subject, then verb, do. So we will try to remember these rules one after another. Okay. If we practice by this way, then it will be very easy to remember for you. Already I have discussed 8 rules of completing sentence. If you have faced any problem when you will practice in your home or outside of classroom, you must note down the rules. Okay. I will discuss the rules again in your next class. Have you completed? Okay. Now write this sentence. Okay. Okay, now I am giving a home task. Okay. by using these 8 rules. You will write a short paragraph about the present situation of your student life. Okay, you will write at least 8 or 10 sentences. You can write more than 8 or 10 sentences. Then you will try these 8 rules and write a short essay or paragraph by using these 8 rules. Okay, the paragraph will be the present situation of your student life. I will check it in your next class. Okay, and I will take the answer script. You must write it on your তোমরা এর আগে কি দিচ্ছিলে কি জমা দিছিলে অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট like a assignment. Okay, you will give me a like an assignment. It is your home task. Okay, okay my dear student, see you tomorrow in your next class.